So the question says, total manufacturing costs incurred during 2011 amounted to. I need to focus on what the total manufacturing costs were. Okay? I don't care about the other costs except if it aids me in making that calculation. Reading the question now says, cost of goods manufactured during 2011 was $240. Work in process inventory on December 31st was $50. Work in process during 2011 decreased by 60%. The total manufacturing costs were how much? I'm going to start out by drawing a T account. I like to use T accounts. It helps me visualize. So I'm going to come down here and give myself a little bit of room right here. My work in process. Okay? So I have my work in process, and it tells me, it gives me some information. I need to know what my beginning inventory was. I need to know how much was transferred in. I'll need to know my ending inventory, and I need to know how much was transferred out. Okay? So I read back through the question and see what I can pull from there that was given to me. It says, cost of goods manufactured during the year were $240. Well, that's how much is transferred out. So $240, that's given to me, is transferred out. Then it says, work in process inventory on December 31st is $50. That's at the end of the year. So my ending balance is going to be $50. Hello, stop. There we go. So that's going to be my ending balance. Work in process inventory during 2011 decreased by 60%. So my beginning inventory was a number, and 60% of it went away to get down to this new number. So the new number, which is my ending inventory, has to be how much? 40% of the beginning inventory. Does that make sense? It's 60% less. It decreased by 60%, so I've got 40% left. So I can make this calculation then by saying my beginning inventory is equal to my ending inventory divided by 40%. Okay? Trying to find my calculator just so I don't mess this up. I'm going to need it anyway, eventually. Let's see, 50 divided by 0.4 is 200, 125, sorry. 125. So that's what my beginning inventory was. Now that I know my beginning inventory, I know my ending inventory, I know how much transferred out, I can calculate this number right here. How much was transferred in. If I have 125, and I'm going to have 50 left over, and I transferred out 240, I can then calculate the numbers. Well, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to slide down here on the page a little bit. And I'm going to go 125 minus 240, right? That's going away. That gives me a negative number of minus 240, 115. Okay? So I'd have a negative 115. But I need to have $50 more than that to get there, because that's how much my leftover is. So I'm going to have to, sorry about that, I'm going to have to add $50 to this. And that's how much would have to be transferred in. So if I go back up and look at it, and we can prove this, if I take 125, add to that 165, that was going to give me, what's that, 390? Or 290? Subtract 240 from it, and I'll have 50 left over. So the answer would be 165.